sort of grew up here, been here all my life. The town's got much bigger over the last sort of couple of years with the mines and everything, but it's definitely home. Come here when I was in year 2. We moved up to Golgong. I was born in Sydney, moved up to Golgong. Dad was running Gunnawang Stud, and then we come across for Dad to break in the horses at Gooree and pre-train and moved to Mudgee. That was when I was 8 years old.
Mudgee is set to host the Central Districts Qualifier for the first time, and local trainer Cam Crockett is relishing the chance to unleash his best after a busy 12 months.
I started off with only a couple of horses in work because originally we were still breaking in full-time for Gooree, so it was just sort of something to do on the side. And then a couple of years ago we went separate ways from Gooree, and I think I had about probably maybe 9 horses in work at the time, and recently we've just had to add some more stables here. We've got about 28 in work all the time now.
That's some responsibility for a 31-year-old who also balances a young family.
Yeah, I've got 3 young kids. Grace, she's 4, turning 5 this year. Oliver is 2, going on 3, and Theo was born just a couple of weeks ago.
Crockett traces the start of his formal education as a horseman back to high school.
I was in year 10 and I had to go out and do work experience, so I thought, I may as well go out and do it out at Mum and Dad's stable.
Here, we're 15 minutes outside of Mudgee at the iconic Gooree Park. Now, this is where Cam cut his teeth, breaking in horses with his legendary father Max, who to many in the industry needs no introduction. A man who broke in thousands of horses, and some of the best for the best.
I was very lucky. I came up with Bart Cummings, Tommy Smith pre-trained their horses. A lot of them I'd have right up to 3 weeks before they raced. They'd come from Adelaide or Melbourne. I'd take care of them, get my boys to ride and work, take them out to Middle at Randwick, and Bart would tell my boys what to do with them. And the greatest best, I suppose, Shaftesbury Avenue, Ming Dynasty, Fairy Walk, Run a Slipper, Smart Missile. He looked nice and content.
Up to a certain point, he taught me everything that I know, really. Probably more so the horsemanship side of things. Dad's a great horse breaker, but he's a great horse trainer, but he's also a horseman as well. So I learned a lot of things about training certain horses with certain mindsets. Some horses might take to certain things a different way. Just things like getting horses to the track, keeping them happy in their work, horses that might resent certain things. That was probably the biggest influence. TURCOTTE, yeah, he only came about, I think we've had him 6 or 7 months. Very spoiled, arrogant sort of horse, a little bit immature. Thinks that he knows how to be a racehorse, but doesn't quite know fully yet. In saying that, he's improving all the time, got a load of ability. Starting to notice, pretty typical of the Sebrings, I think they sort of come into their own as older horses, and they're starting to become really good now, up over that 7 furlong plus sort of range, so I think he's going to be very similar. Orion Fire, he's sort of come into his own pretty quick. Last year he ran in the heat, 4th start in a race, and he got beaten a length and a half by some pretty handy horses. That's when we probably really realised his potential. Came back in this time, he's been going very well. Very straightforward horse, easy to do anything with, easy to work, never puts a foot out of place. Don't really notice him around the stable, just does his own thing, but sort of when he goes out and races, he's a proper racehorse. Prince of Thebes, bought him off bloodstock auctions for a group of people that were looking for a horse for the championships. At the time, we were probably looking to spend a bit more than we did and looking for a horse with a bit more form behind it. Time started to run out as the cut-off date's in September, so I said to the guys that bought it, we'll buy this horse and we'll set him for a few races around the country, and if he can improve enough, we might end up there, so it hopefully has.
Max says Cameron is a natural horseman, though he gets more nervous now than when he was training.
Even when I have my breakfast, I start thinking about him going to Wellington or Dubbo or wherever. And all I do is want to ride his horses to win. I get on the lounge riding them out. Get up there if it's close, Finny. Yeah, no, I think I get more thrill out of Cameron training, and especially when he trains a winner. And I was real elated the day he won a treble. It brought tears to my eyes.
Cameron had long shot Iron Blue qualify for the 2016 final and wants another shot at the big one at Royal Randwick.
Oh, it'd be brilliant, yeah. The guys I've got working for me now, they've all been working for a fair while and probably take as much pride in the stable as what I do in getting winners. Sort of everyone gets a good kick out of it. It'd be a great boost.